Oh, I think we're live. Yep. We're live, folks. Welcome, everybody. This is Mike from You Got It, Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Correction here in, oh boy, not so sunny day in Sharpsburg, Georgia. Oh, that looks like Miss Kimberly's on board. Hey, Miss Kimberly. Hey, hon. How you doing? How you doing? oh, oh boy. Ah, not too long ago, I was wishing I had a big project to do. After the Nova, remember the Nova SS, Kimberly? Oh, that was a beautiful car. Well, sometimes you need to be careful what you ask for. I'm just joking. This is going to be fun. Look at this beast. Holy cow. Look at that. Look at that. Holy moly. 2009. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I guess it's a Dodge. I don't know. A Ram 2500 heavy duty turbo diesel, as I pointed out in my description earlier. This vehicle has just come from the stereo shop where it had a brand new stereo put in it. I mean, a big booming, really badass stereo system. It has had many upgrades over the last, I don't know, month or so with the mechanic at that garage. Oh boy, look at all this stuff. New tires. Look at them things. Holy cow. I bet you can hear them tires singing a mile away when this thing's coming down the road. Look at that. Look how deep that finger is, and look. Holy moly. Those are some deep treads right there. Some really big new tires all the way around. New rims. Man, oh man. They did a bunch of work to the motor and transmission and all that. I don't remember what all he said was done. All this lift kit, all this heavy duty stuff in here. Man, oh man, oh man. You know, that cost a few bucks. Holy cow. Wow. Oh man, this thing is a beast. I shudder to think how much this thing cost. What do you call that, a brush guard? I think it's been powder coated. I think he told me. I'm not sure about that. Something on here, he talked about powder coating it. Holy moly. But you can tell by looking at this beast, it's been down through the woods a time or two from the nature of some of the scratches it has. Holy cow, holy cow. Ooh-wee. It is nasty, folks. Nasty, nasty, nasty. You can probably see, I don't know if I can catch the light just right up there on that hood, because there's not much light out here. Over there you can kind of see all the nastiness. Every kind of contaminant that we know of is on this paint. It is pretty nasty. Bird poop, brake dust, rail dust, industrial fallout, everything's on this bad boy. It is dirty, dirty, dirty. It looks fairly shiny, but not when you get right up on it. It is full of scratches. Full of scratches. There's some scratches right there. There's some scratches there. Doing the fingernail test. Those will reduce, but they will not go away. Too deep. I believe, I'll know more after I get this thing strip washed, but I believe that's down, some of that's down to the primer. When they're that deep, you're not going to get them out. I can't even get up high enough. I wonder how tall this thing is. Look at that long. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. That's a long scratch or scuff mark or something across the, runs from this part of the hood all the way down to there. And then there's another one right behind it, all the way up and all the way down. Could be brush marks, I'm not real sure. All kind of scratches. The whole truck is just scratch, 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 scratch. This looks fairly new and in pretty good condition. I'm about 6 foot, give or take. And you can see I can, flat-footed in tennis shoes, I can barely look into the glass on this thing. That's how big this, high up this damn thing is. Holy mackerel. A lot of scratching right in there. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's just typical of what's all over this truck. Man, oh man. Yeah, this thing's gonna have to be spiffed up, that toolbox. Holy moly. Ain't no telling how long it's gonna take me just to do the wheels and tires, and I'll have to get into the wheel wells, get them all cleaned up and everything, get them all black looking again. That'll take a lot of work, just doing that. I mean, this thing's been used. Holy moly. I'm not sure if these are OEM tail lights or not. Maybe one of y'all could tell me that. See, there's a chips down to the primer there. I'm gonna try to restore this cap on the back step bumper. Try to restore all that, get it back looking new again. I think these may be aftermarket because this one is loose. So I'll probably be putting tape on here just to keep this so it does nothing happen to it. Are they factory, Rob? Really? Okay. Well, I wonder why this one is so loose. You have any idea, Rob? Look how loose that thing is. The other one on the other side's fine, but I don't want to mess with it too much, and I dadgum sure don't want to hit it with a pressure washer or a buffer or something like that. So I'm going to tape it down just so that nothing happens to it. Look at the size of that tailpipe, would you? Holy cow. What's that thing, 4 inches in circumference? I don't know, but I mean, you see how this thing is, look. Holy moly moly. It's a beast. Have to fix up all this paint. Of course, that's a chip down to it right there now. I got my stepladder out just so y'all could get a clue. What's that, about a 3-foot stepladder, something like that? Yeah, I'll climb up on here. Holy cow. Oh man, oh man. Ooh, look at the nastiness up on this roof. I partially suspect, because it's so hard to get up here and reach, and a lot of times these big tall vehicles, these big trucks, SUVs and stuff like that, people have a hard time getting up here and reaching, so sometimes they don't get any love at all. Plastic angers, huh? Uh-oh. Well, I'm just going to tape it down, Rob, so that I don't mess it up. I'll point that out to the mechanic when he comes. I haven't met the owner of this vehicle. He had the mechanic shop bring it over here to me. See if I can't polish these up. They should polish up pretty nicely. I'll restore this trim. See how it's turning bad? That can be restored, and I will restore all that. The stuff around the windows. I'm going to work on these mirrors, but maybe you could tell me, Rob, I think factory-wise they have kind of a satin finish on them, not a glossy finish, so I don't want to put like Cerakote trim coat on them after I get them black again, because I don't think he would want that high shine on here. I'll restore that little grommet right there for the antenna. I'll get up here on my extendable adjustable height platform. I'll restore this vent cowl. Oh boy, the windshield wiper blades, all that stuff. I'll restore this headlight. As I discovered, Rob, when I was going around this truck, when I was assessing it, and of course the first thing I did was put the paint thickness gauge on it. It's got plenty of paint, plenty of clear coat. Starting to sprinkle on me. But then when I got over here, I noticed this paint was way thicker than the paint on the other fender. I told him, I said, I think this might have been repainted. That's about the only time you'll see that big a difference. So he called the owner and said, oh yeah, he hit a deer and this was painted, and that's why this headlight looks way better, as you can plainly see, than this headlight, because that one over there was replaced. Why he didn't go ahead and replace this one, who knows, who knows. I don't know. But I'm not sure what's going on here. You can see this is finish on this chrome piece, this plastic chrome, it's cheap anyway, is bubbling up in a couple places. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, that's a big difference. You could tell. The first thing I noticed was the paint, and then after he told me about the deer hitting the deer, of course I bet you this thing wasn't on here when he did that. Maybe that's why he put this on here. I don't know. I figured he'd rather a deer hit this than hit the front end of the truck. You reckon? Could be. But he said he wants everything done to this truck. I'm to make it look as close to brand new as feasible, which means it will be getting wet sanded in a lot of spots, lots and lots of places probably. It'll get strip washed, clay bar, decon, wet sanded, compounded, polished, all that stuff. I'm going to even be polishing and deep cleaning the exterior glass. He's got new tinting on the interior, and I'll be putting a titanium 6 to 9 year coating on the outside. I'll be putting a 2 to 3 year titanium coating on the glass. It's relatively new stuff, Rob. It's just come out that is engineered specifically for glass, and there's only one place I know of that you can get it. If you'll PM me, I'll tell you. Yeah, had all this mechanical work done on this thing. I didn't bring the keys with me. I have it locked up. It's got a new interior in it, new carpet, new seats, all that stuff. It's got a big new stereo in it. I've got to do the interior as well. I lost track of what you were saying there, Rob, because this is rolled down too far. But it's a nice truck. I guess if you need a gully stomper like this, there's not too much I don't think this truck wouldn't pull, and not too many places I don't think it wouldn't go if it chose to go there. I don't know much about four-wheeling or any of that, but I do know enough to know, surely this one can probably do it if any of them can, without going to the next level of truck. And I'm not sure what that is, but I know there are super high trucks that go through mud bogging and all that and blah blah blah. I've seen those videos, but this one I think is very close to those. Yeah, the titanium coating is good stuff, Rob. I've been using it for a while now, and you can get it in 2 or 3 different grades. The basic difference is ease of application and longevity. I'll be using the top tier one, the Pro Plus, on this one, the 9H Pro Plus. A little tricky to apply, but if you stay on top of it and keep your work area relatively small, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I will most likely, I know I'm going to polish this up, and I may very well put either a ceramic or a titanium coating of some sort on it. And I'll probably put the new titanium sealant. Yeah, they've come out with a dedicated titanium sealant on the headlights and the tail lights now. I may put the regular coating on the headlights, but I don't think you need that level of protection on here. Look at this beast, Frank. Frank, Frank's one of my neighbors. He's a car guy. Has some cool cars himself. Does a lot of cool work on a lot of vehicles, classic cars. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Frank, you want me to tell them about y'all's YouTube channel? I will if you want me to. I know you guys kind of keep a low profile. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at this thing, Frank. It's had lots and lots of work done to it. It's a 2009. The lift, new tires, wheels. Man, all new is suspension. Had some work done on the motor. This is a turbo diesel with a Cummins in it. Get at 25 heavy duty, Frank. This is a monster truck. Monster, monster, monster. But I'm going to get to work on it now, folks. So I thank y'all very much for tuning in. And, you know, if you're watching me on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, because I'll be making more videos as I move along on this truck. I'll be using, I'm figuring probably, Frank, just about every piece of equipment that I have. Probably a lot of different products. Everything in my arsenal. Okay, yeah, okay. Y'all check out Wise Guys, one word, Wise Guys Garage on YouTube for some really, really cool vehicles and some nice work. Man, good stuff, good stuff. I'm telling y'all, check them out if you have time, folks. And if I remember, Frank, I'll try to put a link to y'all's YouTube channel. I subscribed to it this morning. You betcha. Don't want to miss none of y'all's videos. Oh boy, all those Mustangs and Camaros and 55 Chevrolets and all that kind of stuff y'all got going on. Oh, this is a beast, Frank. Holy moly. The problem I got, Facebook too, you guys. All right, I'll put that link on there too if I can remember, Frank. But one problem I'm facing with the height that this thing has now, there's no way, I don't believe, it is going in this garage. Not too much worried about the length, although that can be a problem in my garage when you got something like this on the front end of these big trucks. Like my old truck, I don't know if you remember it, Frank, that black big Silverado I had. It would fit, you know, I had a brush guard on the front, but just barely. I had about 2 inches clearance. Of course, the height was fine. But with this one, like I say, with the door open, just eyeballing it, there is no way it's going to go in there. I'm pretty sure. No way. No way. I've got a big canopy thing, Frank. You know, the biggest problem is, you know, keeping with, especially with these black vehicles, and I'm sure you well know, is keeping out of direct sunlight when you're using a lot of this stuff, you know, because they flash on you too quick. So my main problem is going to be the sun, you know, and the canopy will keep the weather off of it. I'm not overly worried about that. Of course, your titanium coatings and that kind of stuff, you know, there's a waiting period after you apply it before it's dry to the touch. And then you have to wait X amount of time before it can get wet, even from dew, that sort of thing. And another period of time that you have to wait, usually about a week or so, or more, longer if you can, before you can actually wash the truck after you apply that stuff. So, sometimes it's curing time. It slows me down. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Golly. I have no need for a big truck like this, but I still have to admire them. I like them. But I have no use for something like this. I mean, hell, I got rid of one because it was too much vehicle for me. I didn't need that. And it was a waste of gas and money driving that beast around. Well, I do appreciate y'all. If you're on Facebook and all that, hell, what? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. All that kind of stuff. You know, if you got a question about this truck or something I might be planning to do, what I plan to use, that sort of thing, shoot it to me in the comments section down below. Hey, tell me where you're watching from. I do get a few out-of-towners on here. I had a guy from Canada, one from California the other day, all over the place. Yeah, it's not going to go in there, Frank. No way. I'm pretty sure of that. It does stink a little bit, but you know, hey, improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's my motto. Well, I stole it from somebody. What's that, the Marine Corps? I don't remember where I stole that motto from, but it's a good motto. Work smarter, not harder. I got a million of them. I got a million of them. But yeah, if y'all have a question or any observation or anything, shoot it to me in a comment or PM me. If you got a question and you don't want to ask it in front of everybody, that's understandable. I'll answer it when I can. But holy cow, holy cow. Whew. Well, I'm gonna get to work. Even though it's sprinkling a little bit, that ain't gonna stop me. I'm gonna probably get on the wheels and tires first. Oh boy, I don't think that'll help much, Frank. I think it's that much taller. I don't know. Oh boy, maybe if I took the garage door off, you lose some height because of the drop down on the frame for the garage door. Yeah, I think if I let all the air out of those tires, I don't know if that would be enough to be able to get it in here. But you know what? I might just try that, Frank. That's a lot of tire there, that's for sure. What's that, about 4 to 6 inches of height just from the tires? Would that be your guess, Frank? Maybe. We'll see. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, but I am going to probably put my canopy up over it, even if I can't get it in, just to keep the sun off of it. The sun's the main thing as far as I'm concerned. Oh boy, but after I put the titanium coating on there, I'll have to figure something out to keep the dew off of it as well. What's wrong, Frank? Are you making fun of me, Frank? Frank's one of my neighbors, guys. One of my neighbors. Does a pretty good job of this kind of stuff. Him and his crew, their own selves. Oh boy, all right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here and get a little bit of work done today. Up there comes Miss Martha. No, that's not Martha, is it? Who was that? Yeah, I guess it was Miss Martha. She just had a hat on. Okay, guys, I appreciate everybody for dropping by and checking this thing out. I'll catch y'all later. Goodbye now.